Welcome in or welcome back to Blackmuthasaver. Okay, so today we will be working in our game day Thursday. That's not on a Thursday. And we will be working in our blue binder. So, y'all, your girl has been on the struggle bus, So, I usually pre-plan my videos. I have a calendar. So I write all my stuff on the calendar of what I want to do. Y'all look at my nails. Of what I want to do for that week. And I do them for YouTube and TikTok. So, y'all, my money been looking a little bit funny. So I basically take some money, split it up, right? So it's not like half go to TikTok and half go to YouTube. It's more of I split the money up in in smaller things. Like maybe I'll put $30 here, $40 here, $50 here, maybe a $60 in there somewhere. So I've been doing that since I've been on YouTube, and it's been working. But I don't know if I didn't work enough hours this last couple weeks, or I'm just overspending. So I need to look at my budget. But there were some things I needed from Amazon. There were some things I needed for the baby. So I don't know. So for the last 2 weeks, I think I've been looking at my funds, and I'm like, trying to do this video, trying to do that video, and it ain't been working. It's been working, but it's been a slow process. So I'm trying to get back on board. And on top of that, I feel like when I be creating these binders that I have to do everything in the binder when I'm doing these videos. And I'm like, do I want to keep doing that? Do I want to stop doing that? Do I want to? It's a lot, especially when making videos, because I want you guys to see what you guys want to see and do what I have to do in the same concept. So I've decided to change some things around. And on top of that, we're doing collabs. I've always been, I should say, I'm a single parent, so I'm on a low income based, like down there, but I don't feel like it. I feel like I'm rich. But in the same aspect, I have to be reminded that my funds sometimes be low. So I have decided that I'm not going to do everything in some of my books all the time. Like I would do most of the things, but I think I'm going to start combining some of my videos. Like I do my blue binder by itself, my game day by itself, and I think I'm just going to combine those. My group play menu, I think I'm gonna keep by itself, and my get in ahead, I'm gonna keep by itself. My broke best friends, I'm keep by itself, and my 100 envelope, I might switch and put that with my saving all the money. I'm not sure just yet, because I have two collabs. I have my own collab, and then I have another collab that I'm in, and then possibly another collab that's going to come out, which is not a problem, because I wouldn't take on more than what I have, but I got to prioritize my money. So anyway, I have some things to show you, so I did some things. So I decided to make some dice. Right? I decided to make some dice. And this one is Star Wars dice. I'm going to show you all the dice first. And then this one is Finding Nemo. And then this one is, what's this called? Inside Out. And then these I put as princesses, but I put them as warrior princesses. That's what they're going to be named, because I picked all the princesses that can fight. So you got Rapunzel, Mulan. I forget her name. I thought it was Marina, but I think it's something else. Raina, and then I think that's her name. I don't watch that movie about 5,000 times. So yeah, I got the warrior ones that's on here, and then we have our Winnie the Pooh. So you got Piglet, some Honey, Eeyore, Pooh. Okay, so we're going to go through these right quick. So these are probably going to be on my, I don't know if I want to put them on my Etsy or if I want to put them on my Ko-Fi. but I'm going to be making a whole bunch of different ones anyway. So this one is Eeyore. So these are the baby, this is Winnie the Pooh, but these are the baby ones. So this one right here is Eeyore, Piglet. Then we have the Winnie the Pooh, the Honey, Pooh Bear, and then Tigger, right? So we got sadness, anger, joy. Which one was this? This one's disgust. Scared, maybe? I forget. And I forget what this thing called. I remember the song though. I think I remember the song. And then disgust. So yeah, Inside Out. Okay, so is it Ray? Not Ray. I forget her name. And then you have 2, 3. I know it probably has a glitter on it. Where's 4? 4 is Moana. And then 5, I couldn't find another warrior princess, so that's why that one's blank. That I liked it to put on here. And then we have 6, Mulan. So you have Nemo, the star, the little turtle, and then the clownfish, Marlin, Dory, and I put the seagull on there. Okay, and I know this one's Darth Vader. And then this is the ship that they be in, that he be in. I forget what this thing is called. Of Death's. I'm a fan too of Star Wars. You got a trooper. But I'm not like a die-hard fan of it. I'm just a fan. So I watch all the movies and things like that, but I'm not like a super duper die-hard fan. Like I don't remember everybody's name. I don't remember, if video at the Star Wars 1, 2, or 3 has such and such a name. No, I don't remember any of that. I know I like to watch them. I remember some of their names and stuff like that. And that's with everything. Like I can remember certain things in the video, but like I'm a diehard fan. No, not at all. Okay, so I shouldn't say that because I love Star Wars. I just don't. When I first saw it, I watched it, and I try to watch everything, and I watch every movie, I watch every TV show, but I don't know. I just anything that has star in front of it, I like Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, all that stuff. I watch. I'm like a sci-fi. I love that type of sci-fi. Like, yeah. So anyway, let's get back to this. So, oh, okay. Once I get done with this, I have something else to show you. So this is Game Day Thursday. So what I have decided to do is, so since I have, how many of these games do I have in here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have 5 games in here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3 at one time, and then 1, 2, and 3 the next time. That's how this is going to go. Yes, that's how it's going to go. So, yeah. Let's get started on this. So the B-Berry savings. So since I know I'm going to need a dice, and this B-Berry saving has to do with honey, we're going to use this one. How about that? We're going to use a Pooh Bear. So I'm going to take these and put them back in here. So for the B-Berry savings, I'm going to close this up for a second. No, you know what I want to do? No. We're going to do that one next. It won't last, baby. Okay, so when my assignment says, this is by Crisscross Budgets. So last time I played this, I had an IOU of $14, y'all. Because I don't really play it because it's in the back. It's so far in the back. So that's why I wanted to make sure everything gets love when I'm doing it. Okay, so I have a $14 IOU. First, let's count this money. So I have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, $54. And that's something I'm going to change too. I try to put like $50 in everything, and I'm thinking that, you know, ain't nothing wrong with $30. Ain't nothing wrong with $40. Ain't nothing wrong with $50. But there's nothing wrong with putting $30 in something either. Okay, so for this IOU, I'm not going to pay all of it. I'm probably just going to pay $7. So then I owe $7 to this IOU so that I can continue to play the game. So I'm going to put the $7 here. And you know what, guys? I looked for in my house for some alcohol, and I don't have any. So I'm going to have to go to the store today and get some. I need some wipes, some alcohol wipes too. Yeah, I need to buy some of those. So when we do this, we always do the scratch off on here. And then this is the last one that we have. So this came from Crisscross Budgets. I got this off of Etsy. And this one right here is $1. So we're going to put $1 in there. Okay, and we are done with this one. I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, so for Crisscross Budgets, Simon says we're going to pull the cards, right? So I still want to play because I'm only going to do these 3. So I'm still going to play. Okay, so let's see if we get Simon Says or Simon Didn't Say. So let's pull a card. Simon Didn't Say. Yeesh. Okay. So what did Simon Didn't Say? Okay, so let's do this one. So it says pick another card or save $5. I'm gonna just save $5 because these can get a little hot. So I'm gonna put this 10 here and take this 5. Yeah, these can get a little hot. So do I want to do another one? Why not? Simon says save $12. You would say that. Okay. So here is 10, 11, and 12. So let's see how much we saved in this one. I told y'all this game can get hype. So on the back of here, I need to put $12 because that's what I saved when I did the Simon Says. Okay, so we saved 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and $25. Okay. And then I have to remember, I'm going to do this off camera to take this off here. Ooh. There we go. And I owe $7. It works. Boom, bam, boom. Okay, and then this time, y'all, I came with all my cards. I came with my cards. Usually, you know, I can never find these cards. But I came with them this time. I really did come with them. I'm getting better at remembering everything that I need when I play these games. Okay. So now we're going to do our budget blocks. Yay! Okay, so y'all know we got to pick a card. So we're going to do like 2 of these. Yeah, let's do 2. Okay. And let me get my markers. Y'all, so I got drawers over here, right, that keep all my stuff in. And for some reason, my daughter comes over here. I had it backwards. I had it like, so she couldn't open the drawers up. But then she would stick her little hands in through the back and takes, I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. So I turned it back around. And then for a while, she didn't mess with it. And then she just came back and started messing with it again. So I'm like, she took all my markers out. They are not in the order they're supposed to be in. That little person. Ugh, little bitty people. Okay. Anyway, so she took those out and I had to put all those back in there. And I'm like, I need these. And she just likes messing with mommy stuff. Okay, so this one is red. She loves messing with my stuff. I try to give her everything I have. I try to like give her one of it so she doesn't mess with my stuff all the time. But she still does. She doesn't care about it being hers. She just knows that if it's mine, she can have it. And it's not always going to be that way. Okay, so this one's a red. It's like red is all. Well, that's red. That's orange. Was this pink? I don't know. I can't remember, y'all. Because remember, I had to get markers. I wanted markers to match this. So, this one right here is showing that it's $7. So, we're going to put this. I think I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. Okay, y'all. So in my last video for my broke best friends, I told y'all that I was buying bikes. I went to the store and we bought bikes. They picked out whatever bike they want to, right? They were so excited. I was so excited to get out the store. So we had a hard time getting the bikes in the car. So it took me about 15 minutes to get the bikes in there. Yeah, I'm out here sweating, trying to get 2 big bikes in here. Now, my kids are 10. So my niece is going to be 10 in a couple days, and my son is already 10. So they had to get bigger bikes than the little small bikes. So my niece got a 24-inch bike, and then my son got a 26-inch bike. Because I'm like, I'm not going to keep buying bikes every year. I'm not doing it. My son is rough on bikes, like literally rough on bikes. So we get home, he takes the bike out, and something's wrong with the brakes. The baby sleep. I don't take the baby in the house and lay her down, but I told him, I'm like, when the baby wakes up, I'll take the back to the store. Now, imagine the store is not like around the corner. Store is probably about 6 miles away from where I live, but it's in another city. Even though our cities are close together, it's still in another city. So I'm like, okay, he's disappointed, but he's not, like acting horrible like he could or would have been. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get the baby, put her back in the car. She's still asleep, thank God. So I tell them, I'm going in the store. I'm going to exchange the bike. And then I'm going to just come back out and we're just going to go home. I mean, I had to drive. Now, the drive from the store the first time, I had to have the gate up because the bikes were big. So I had the gate all the way up and the bike's on. I'm going to show a picture of it somewhere. So then this time, there's only one bike in there, the gate closed. So then putting the bike back in there after I bought the new one and bring it home. So I made sure the brakes worked first before I had left the store. So we get the bike out he's riding on it now. These bikes, they're for bigger kids, has, I think it's an 18 speed. So, you know, you can switch the gears. He done switched the gears and the chain popped off. So instead of coming in here telling me, he let the little man up the street fix it. So then my niece came in here and was like, oh, the man up the street fixing the bike. So I'm telling my son, like, why are you having somebody else touch the new bike? And why, first of all, why are you having somebody touch the new bike? And two, why you didn't tell me? So he goes back outside and he comes back in and he's crying, but he goes in his room and sits down. So I go in there and I'm trying to tell him, you need to explain to me, first of all, why you crying? And two, where's the bike? So I'm like, okay, explain to me what's going on and explain to me what you need me to do. He kept saying he don't know. So I told him, let's go in the back and get the bike and look at it. So I go back there, the chain's off. So I'm like, why couldn't you just say that the chain was off? And he was like, well, I didn't know what it was. I'm thinking to myself, yes, you did. So this one is $1. So where do we want to put this? I'm going to add our $1. This is for, might as well have it go there. So we're done with this one. We added our $1. So we saved $8 with this. So I was like, I'm gonna have to call your dad if I can't, you know, if I can't fix it, I'm gonna have to call your dad. He's gonna have to come over here and fix it. And I knew that he was busy. He was busy at the time. So I went back there and I'm like, I'm not the best, but I know how to watch a video and do some stuff. So I go back there. So the chain's on wrong. I don't know if it came like that from the store. I don't know if the little man up the street messed it up. I don't know if my son messed it up, but I'm like, okay. I'm thinking to myself, something ain't right on this bike. Like, it shouldn't look like this. The chain shouldn't be off like this. So I took my son to go in the house, get my phone so I can watch a video. I go in there and watch one video, fix the chain, and I tell him, don't be switching gears like you're crazy. So he gets on the bike. So I do the chain. I call his dad anyway because I was complaining. Why not? And me and him sit here chatting up on the phone. So I'm letting him ride around the bike to make sure that once I go back in the house, I'm not coming back outside. It's hot out here. So I'm making sure that works for him. And it does. So I'm like, don't have anybody else mess with your bike. Come to me. And if I can't fix it, we'll have your dad fix it. If your dad can't fix it, then we're going to have to find another way to, you know, take it to a bike shop and get it fixed or whatever. Fix the bike, y'all. He been riding for the last 2 days and ain't had no problems. Should have just came to me in the first place. Boom. That's how I thought about that. Boom. So yeah, that was a long day. That was a really, really long day driving back and forth to freaking Walmart. All right, y'all, let's keep going. It's gonna be a long video. I really be ranting. Okay, so here is our Beat Berry savings. Like I said, we're gonna use our Winnie the Pooh dice today. Yay! So we roll a D6 dice to determine how many more steps we're gonna take. And then I think once we get to the end, we're finished, we're going to use a different color so that I know where to stop at each time. So, and I got all those markers for that reason. So here's my blue marker right here. So we're going to roll our dice to see where we left off. We left off right here at 5. So we have a 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going to save $4. And I need change. So I have a $20 bill over here. Let's see if I can make change out of this Be Berry savings. I should be able to. Yeah, I definitely should be able to. And that's a good one right there. So this is 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we're going to put this $20 bill in there. Do I want this 10? No, I don't. I don't want that. I do not want that. Okay. One, two, three, and four. So that's $4. Okay, we're gonna roll again. And we are moving 6. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we still in frame. And we are. It's like super dark on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're putting $5 in here, so that's $9. We're gonna roll again. We have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's $4. So here's a 5. I'm gonna take a 1 back. And we're gonna roll one more time. And we have a 1. So we're saving $3. So I'm gonna take this $2 and put this 5 in there. Okay, so we put in here $5, $10, $15, $16. And that is in our Bee Berry savings. And this one came from Saving Creations Co. And I got this one off of Etsy. Okay. So next time I just got to remember that we're going to do these 3 next. Yeah. Okay. So next, we are going to work in our blue binder. Oh, so since we're in the middle of this video, and you have lasted this long, I have a surprise for you guys. I wanted to do something since I reached over 100 subscribers, but I didn't have the time to make anything because I was doing other things. So this time I have decided I'm going to do a giveaway. So this giveaway looks something like this. So you have a Labubu challenge, a roll and save. And then on the back, you will have a scratch off. So how you would do this scratch off is these Labubus. Oh man, I forgot to put one on here. Oh. Don't look, you guys. Don't look. I don't know how I missed that one. Y'all, I'm giving away the stuff, y'all. Anyway, okay, so here is the Labubu challenge. So how do you play this one is these Labubus right here are worth $3. These ones right here are worth $4, and these ones up here are worth $5. So once you scratch it off, you find a Labubu and you find out how much it costs. That's all you have to do. So then I have decided to give away a keychain. So kind of like a little boo-boo. And a pen. Right? Okay. So what you have to do is type Labubu down in the comments. And I need a number between 1 through 50, I'm thinking. I don't think a lot of people will come on here. No, let's just do 1 through 100. We're going to do 1 through 100. Because you never know. I might get a lot of responses or I might not. You never know. So this is what you get in the giveaway. So to qualify for this giveaway, you need to be subscribed to my channel and you need to have commented at least on 2 videos. There could be 2 videos that you're commenting on now or in the past. And I'll be able to see that you have commented on two videos. So you need to subscribe to my channel and comment on 2 videos. And on this video down in the comments, you need to type in Labubu and a number between 1 through 100. So I don't know when I'm going to upload this video. So I'm thinking about uploading it later on the 1st. So I'm going to give you guys until let's do until I think a week is too long. We're going to go till Wednesday the 5th. So I'm giving you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. I think that's good enough. You guys got 5 days to subscribe and comment on 2 videos. And then put La Boo Boo in the comments with a number that's ranging from 1 to 100. Okay? If you could do that, and then you are entered into this giveaway. Okay? So, I'm going to keep going because I have to do my blue binder. Okay, so in this binder, we're doing July 1st to Black Friday. This is by Diamond Budgets. So yeah, let's start here. No, we're not going to start here. We're going to start, yeah, Brood to Better Finances. This is where we're going to start. Okay, so we did section 7. So what numbers do I want to do? Let's see. So 7 plus 8 plus 4 equals 19. Do I want to get this one done? Sure, why not? We're going to do this one. We're going to get this one done. And I'm going to roll my 12-sided dice to figure out which section we're going to work in next. So this one is $19 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2. So we saved $50 in here. I was looking for my pen. We saved $50. Okay, so this came from Tahani, Not Just a Budget. So I got this off of her Ko-Fi. I mean, no, I got this off her Etsy. I bought this. So we are putting $19 in here. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, we're going to roll our 12-sided dice to see the next section we're going to work on. And that's a 6. So we're going to work on 6 next. So what I'm going to do is put a little dot here so that I know that's what we're going to work on next time. So let's put this on in here. Close that up. All right, so do I want to go backwards? Yeah. So do not stop saving. So we need a 6-sided dice again. So I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to use my Darth Vader on. So we're doing 4. So this one came from Budgets with Elma. So we need to pick a 4. And there's a donut right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna roll again, and we have a 1. And this is a 1. So we're gonna take this $4 back and put a 5. Roll again, and we have a 2. So we need to find a 2. 2, 2, 2 is this donut right here. And we're gonna roll one more time. We have another 2. Okay, so let's see how much we saved in this one. We saved $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. I don't know how much this is gonna save us, but it's looking nice. I like this challenge right here. Okay. So now we're doing July 1st to Black Friday countdown by Diamond Budgets. So, you know, I'm going to make one of these. I'll make it a 3-sided dice. I am. Don't get me wrong. I love, like, all these dice in here. But since I can create some of these dice like this, I'm going to use them. And so if I can create a 6-sided dice and a 3-sided dice, I'm going to do it. I might even do a color one too. I don't know. Where it looks different, I don't know. So what am I looking for? Oh, my 3-sided dice and my 4-sided dice. Okay, so I'm almost done right here with my 3-sided dice roll. So this is what I'm going to roll. So I'm going to roll a D3, and that's $1. So I'm going to cross this one out. I'm going to roll again. And this one's a 3. And roll again. This one's a 2. So that's $6. So since I still got a couple dollars left, we're going to roll this D4. So here's $2. So I did complete a roll. I'm happy about that. So 1 and 2. We only got $3 left. And we're going to use those $3. All right. So we saved $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11 in here. That's cool. I like it. So I don't know what these 3 challenges are going to go to. I have no clue. Mostly probably dead. Or I might take a good self-care day where I go and probably get my feet done, my eyebrows done, and buy myself something nice. Because I think this one can definitely save me some money about doing that. This one probably could too. And I know this definitely could save me a lot of money. This is probably going to debt. But these two, I don't know. They might go to me. I have no clue yet. So I won't know until I finish them. All right, you guys. Until the next time, peace and love. Do not forget to subscribe. And in the comments below, put La Boo Boo and a number in there between 1 through 100. Okay? To win this free giveaway. Okay? Don't forget. Remember, you have to subscribe and have commented on 2 of my videos. It could be any videos you want. Just comment on 2 of them. And you have a chance to win. All right, y'all. Until the next time, peace and love.